That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Badass. We got Mr. Voice here. How are you, sir? The biggest bully.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
You ready to bully people?
I can't think of who you'd be thinking of,
Let's
but
bully Matt. All right. Before we get on to this, first of all, we're doing a call-in show, okay? And we're gonna cover a couple topics. We're gonna go over some quick news or something like that. See what's going on in the communities and influencer land, and then we'll take your calls. So think them up while we're going, and that's it. I do need to talk about Matt's not gonna be here all weekend. Let me cut this because I don't even want to. I don't think it's. Matt's not going to be here all weekend, and this is the second time that he's given me a week off, and there's a reason for that. He is overworked and underpaid by me. Matt has, like a lot of people that have come through here, he's parlayed it, which is what you're supposed to do, to something where, because I don't make that much. I can't be giving what I have away. I can't pay anybody, but Matt has managed to get into a whole ring of YouTube and stuff like that, and he's got his own show, which is amazing, now recording. If you haven't heard it, it's awesome. But I think what it's doing, and I tried to get a hold of him before, so he's gonna be a little surprised to hear this from me. But I have to get moving on this thing pretty quick. He's not going anywhere. He's not fired or anything like that. In fact, if anything, I'd love to keep him, but I don't think I can. Because I don't think he can. I don't think he can say no to me. You know, because he's just super grateful. So what I thought is we're gonna make some major changes in the newsroom. I'm gonna be like one of the best things we had was the SFTP Discord, and that was the meetings and stuff, and it's just not as active anymore. And I think I'm going to throw all the extra people out and really concentrate on the people that are actually giving us stories, and I'm going to have regular meetings again. The thing is, I need somebody like Matt to make the show work the way that you're used to doing it. And Matt is not available as much as he used to be. And I think going forward, he's probably going to come in as a host. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to him about giving me like one more month, and then give me like one more month, and then put him in sort of a Nick DiOrio vault type status where he can come on when he wants and only as a host where he doesn't have to look up. So I need people to look I need that guy that I could talk to every day about the show and about what we're going to put together when I wake up and when you're going to bed. If you're in Europe, maybe not. Maybe they could. And I don't think Matt can do that like he has in the past. This is not a complaint. This is Matt did what he was told 4 years ago and parlayed this into something else. And I think I think the only right thing I can do is allow him to concentrate on that going forward. Now, that doesn't mean that. And if he said he might, knowing Matt, he's probably just going to say no. I don't. That's not what I want. Blah blah blah. And we'll deal with that as it comes. But what I want to kind of do is throw it out there. I'm looking for somebody like Matt, and I'm hoping Matt kind of trains him for a while. So I'm kind of looking to bring a third person in. I'm just throwing that out there, spread it around, this, that, and the other thing. How you get that job is hang around the Discord, gain my trust, and probably impress me in some way or another. That you can find stories, put them together, and get rid of. Because guys like Matt and Doc and Verse, they got their fingers on everything they know, and I can't do that all of it and have a family. And maybe you can parlay into something too if you're as badass as Matt. Look, we've tried other people before, and maybe they're good as hosts, but they're not like really ingrained like he is. So if that's something you're interested in doing, I think what we should start doing is the training process. This may take months to a year to fully integrate the system, and I'm going to work with Matt about doing. First, I'm going to see if he wants to. Right? I'm going to see what he wants to do because I want to keep him as long as humanly possible. but I think I'm going to talk him out of it. I think he probably at some level wants to kind of only concentrate on the stuff that's bringing in money. This is a lot of time that he doesn't get paid for. And I think if you put more effort into the stuff that he's actually getting paid for, it would be better for both of us. And so, yeah, I think, like, the show, you guys been around forever. Just hire Connor. Fuck Connor. I ain't going to have him every fucking day. I mean, there's one reason he started Connor. No, Connor's great. But I don't know if there'd be chemistry. First of all, Connor would have the same problem because Connor's working. Connor's going other places. I don't think he has the personality to deal with me on a live show.
I was going to say, I think the whole reason why it worked having him on the other show is because you guys didn't have to interact very much. So
well, actually, the weird thing is about that is we probably I interacted with him on lolcow probably more than I interacted with anybody else. That's the weird thing. We got along.
Well, that's just because that's only because everyone else is lazy.
Yeah,
that's a little.
No, we did. We got along handsomely. I don't know if he'd want that, but I'll consider just about anything. Your jobs would be required is finding stuff that makes understanding the show. Understanding his history is kind of huge, and finding the stuff that you can think that we can riff on to make the show kind of go forward for the next couple of years into the final season. So Sophie, yes. I'm bemused how a guy with your sheer sense has become a commentary person, but I'm here for it. Because it's stupid, Sophie, and I like stupid. I don't want to do anything but stupid and funny. I have no interest.
It's either this or Tommy catches pedophiles. I mean, I think we know how that goes. So.
I don't want to. I don't want to do politics. I don't want to be interested in any of that stuff. See those guys do? You see what happens to them? Fuck, I've had a bunch of rotten shit happen to me. But nowhere near what they had to deal with.
I don't think that would go very well. I think they'd start digging for clips and that would end very shortly.
You need chemistry with me, which is probably the hardest thing to do, and you need to know this shit and you need to impress me. One of the ways you can do that, my DMs are open, and I won't necessarily respond to any of them. Impress me with the stories you find, and then impress me with your personality. And I think that's just how we'll do it. And
you need to be malleable and be willing to be groomed.
You have to be around, and we're grooming people. I might even put about we're grooming people for Shot from the Point. For no other reason, and this may take a long time. If Matt decides to stay on for another year, or if Matt just gets overwhelmed and says I can't do this anymore, then you can kind of transition in, right, to that spot. I haven't talked to him about this yet. I tried to.
I didn't know you were going to bring it up. This is going to be a surprise to him.
I want to get it moving, but and here's the thing: he has the option to stay, but I want another guy. I want somebody just in case he comes to me one day and says, I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. And I think we got to get moving now because I could have got started the show 2 hours ago and I was kind of going over things and kind of going over these. I need somebody to bounce off of. And I need somebody who knows my history in the show and all that other stuff. I'd be willing if for some reason Doc wanted to give it a shot, he'd have to try out again. But we're probably going to be we're probably cutting a lot of people from the news team. It's not like you were getting anything out of it anyway. And I'm going to kind of make it because it doesn't need to be as big. I'm going to close it off. I'm getting rid of all the fucking YouTubers in there that don't fucking go in there and use it for anything anyway. And probably have it on mute. And I'm just going to surround, guys like Agent, guys that are there. Because I want to start having meetings. You remember we used to have meetings with Nick and the whole team?
Yeah, the meetings were good. And then I think the most important, honestly, what makes the good shows and the bad shows is having the bouncing chemistry beforehand. Those are always the best.
Yeah, and I think I got to see. I didn't always. You know what happened is I was so good with Matt that I didn't need those meetings anymore. Now I need those meetings again. It's because I got to get to know you. I might be putting new people on. Actually, that's probably we're going to clear it out and put new people on. And see what you do. See what you do. But I think the cut and getting kicked is going to be a lot more. The bar is going to be a little higher.
Yeah, definitely need to do that because that was the thing that kind of killed the meetings. Is there were so many people and people would join, be like, "Hey Tommy, what's the show going to be about?" It's like I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out right now.
It can be it's like look, it's social media. You got to be social. So I'm just putting that out there. Now here's the thing to Nick, I get a call from Matt in an hour, dude. What the fuck?
Probably.
And I'm like, but it's his job. It's and I'm gonna tell him I need to have somebody in your position just in case you decide to go, let's start doing now. Let's train somebody now, right? Just in case it happens. Because I'm not going to accept, I'll tell them right away, I'm not going to accept is like, that'll never happen. Because you know what? You can make a promise like that and mean it, and it can happen. And not your fault. And I just don't want to be sitting here cucked with my pants down. Dude, Sissy is hot.
And knowing Matt, he would reject other opportunities instead of leaving here. Can't let him do that.
Yeah, no. Well, that's another thing. I see Matt as somebody that would like hurt themselves.
He would choose this place over writing scripts and shit. It's like, dude, do what makes sense for yourself. We're not gonna let you do that.
That's wrong. That'd be wrong of me. You know, I am super, super, super proud of Nick. In a weird roundabout way, I'm proud of Illuminati. You know, I'm also proud of the guys that never really kind of got platforms as well. Obviously I love Jeff to death. I love Vault. I love those guys because I know this was like a rumor that Keem spread years ago that I'm kind of a YouTube suck up. It couldn't be farther from the truth. These guys most of the time have to force me to even. I haven't guessed. When was the last time I had a guest? Remember? I love not having guests. I don't even like having guests on lolcow all that much. So I want to keep the show going. I want to get. Yeah, I miss Jeff too. We got to get him back for something, maybe a Sunday show or something like that. And we just got to start, looking for more people. The guys that have really impressed me so far is Birth Controller, the Frenchman, who I really like a lot and knows shit. I don't know what his availability is because of college. And I got to be honest, hi, Mark. But I don't know what his schedule is. I don't know what's the future. I hope the best to get a year out of him, and then we start the process over again. So we're kind of at that fuckhead. For me official. Thanks so much. We're kind of at like one of those positions. I'll talk to Matt, but here, keep in mind, I could take you in. If Matt's like, no, I'm going to make time for this, and it's not going to be an issue, and the script writing is not going to be an issue, then you lose. But if you're good, we'll keep it.
Now would be the best time to do it, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because Matt's still around.
Mm-hmm.
You guys would get guidance on what to do, and so you're not flying fucking blind and get kicked out for pissing Tommy off. And then you can actually make something out of it. If this is what you want to do, you can actually not only have the guidance from somebody who has done it and already gone through it, but also make something for yourself. That's what you want to do.
If you know Discord, if you know Twitter, you're going to make a lot of YouTube. You're going to meet YouTubers that you never thought you'd meet. You're gonna get around, and you're gonna get around quick. It's gonna be a bug out. People that have used this, they've used it. I mean, actually, we even helped Jeff. We realized that Jeff realized that broadcasting isn't for me, and changed his major and got a much better job. In a roundabout fucking way, as Jeff slowly opposes. I've had Jeff since he's 19. Think about that. 19 years old. That's how long Jeff's been around. Jeff's taken kind of a extended hiatus, but we got to get him back on for something, this, that, or the other thing. But Sunday was really the only day he could do stuff. And I think he's kind of not left the internet, but he's like using the internet now like a normie,
I still see him pretty often.
I still am posting stuff, but he posts like the cool, badass touch grass shit that he does now. He's not in the community anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The closest thing to that, he still plays COD.
Dave has his own thing. I don't think he wants me to be my second banana. No. I think he's got his own. I think he's got his own thing going on. I think if that was the case, Dave would still be here. But here's another thing: Dave's a host. He's not a finder. He's not an organizer. I need an organizer and a personality, which is not going to be easy. So we got to kind of get this. Get this before. Tyrone would be nice, but I don't know his schedule. Vault. Here's another thing. Vault comes back when he's off of school, and then you could get that break that week. Because when Vault's on, he's actually pretty sharp, and he still kind of keeps his finger on the pulse of everything. Do we want a Matt clone? I don't know if I want a Matt clone. I just want somebody who has the responsibilities that he has. If somebody's got a different personality or something funny about them, then I'm all for it. I don't know if I want a Matt clone. Now, a lot of people made the comparison that there was a lot of similarities between Matt and Doc, but I think that's more to do with they're both Southerners and they have similar they had similar interests and they come from a similar culture, so it was kind of seamless.
I was gonna say, I think they're pretty different people. Other than
they're different people, but they're like the IRL stuff.
The
kind of they didn't get me all like. They always try to get me to calm down. you know, and stuff like that. Like Matt was always kind of like, Matt's always trying to like, hey, calm down, do this, do that, do the other thing, you know. So we'll put that in motion. Matt, I'll talk to you later. It's not a big deal.
Okay,
You're not getting shit canned or anything. We're just trying to make the thing seamless if and when you decide to go. That's, you call that 2 weeks in a row, man. What can I tell you? Know, I mean, or two every other week. So I think this would probably be better, and I'll get to you later. And I just want to start and get going, and you know, I know you help me, but I don't know.
A really big opportunity. If you want it, get it.
Want it, get it. It's not easy too, and you can get it and lose it. I'm going to tell you right now, not the easiest guy to work for.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those,
and there's no money in it. It's volunteer work. But you know, the way you're gonna get, if you're a
but the good thing about it though is with you is, even if it's, you know, it's not a million sub channel, but you're so ingrained with so many actual creators that you cross paths with people you wouldn't even think.
Yeah, it is. It's been a wild ride, you know, and I don't think it's gonna slow down anytime soon. I mean, lolcow seems to be getting stable again. I'm not sure it is, but maybe. You know. All right, let's go over.
Do you know when we're getting the uncut Chud Logic episode? Is that ever happening?
I gotta talk. I'll put something in the chat. I said I'd do it before.
Because that's something I would actually buy a membership for, to see that whole fucking episode.
Yeah, we got to do something about that. We definitely got to do something about that. This is really funny. I guess this is Bobax. See what you wrote? If Stardust, if she was white.
Oh god! Look at the picture. Wait. Click it again.
What?
Look at the bottom right. Look at the comparison you did. Look at the tweet in the bottom right.
You look the same.
Oh no, god!
I just think that's so.
No,
funny.
no, it's really not.
So funny, and she's like, well, shocking. She's offended, you know. And then I thought,
who could have seen this coming?
I thought it's like, hey, you look great. I unfriend you. I thought that was pretty funny. I haven't heard from her in a while. What's wrong with Brittany?
Do you have a clip of that?
16-bit Pete. I'm good friends with Boogie IRL. We shared a hotel room together at a convention once. He could stop farting. There's a video on it. Okay. Thanks.
Great. Let's drop everything we're doing right now and watch it.
Twitch streamer allegedly caught his girlfriend cheating on him during a date broadcast. Say who? Say what? What? Let's see this. I don't know anything. I just took what.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, what is your problem? What is your problem? What is your problem, bro?
I love that. The first instinct of a woman when she's caught is, what is your problem?
Yeah.
Why did you do that? Why did you ruin us? We had something.
I think this is a work. Do you think this might be a work?
I don't know. I've seen this I've seen this so many times.
Oh, really? That might not be a work? And you think
this I've seen this. I've seen this instance happen pretty often.
What's your problem?
And it's the same reaction always. Why did you do that? You're ruining us.
I'll tell you why I don't believe it. This face. Now, if you hold up and give a right hook, I might have believed it. Like there's no.
Most of the reactions that I see from the guy is like, "Nah, we're done here." And he just walks away.
That's good that people are doing that. It is. You're better than me. I was completely. You'd be surprised.
Well, you also got to remember that
that's the better thing to do. By the way, I'm not saying it, but I don't know. The guy.
You also got to remember that he's the one broadcasting, so he's aware there's a camera there. So
it don't matter. Some guys I knew like, it wouldn't matter all that much.
Yeah, if it was on Kick, probably would have ended differently.
Yeah, she got caught. Okay. Oh wait, here we got. Let's see. Maybe there's more to this.
Clever game. You know what they're doing?
What?
And I noticed this in 1 second. Bro, when they link you, they're unsaving their niggas' numbers. So when they call them, it's random numbers, bro. Yo. and I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at every nigga in her shit, and I'm looking at. I clicked the message. She said, "I miss you so bad." This nigga is a real conversation, gang, and it's all like 2 hours ago, bro. 2 hours, like, you feel me? And I'm realizing this all in 1 second. I'm like, you feel me? These bitches are getting clever, gang.
Well,
it's getting clever. I don't know if I totally buy this, but well, you could be right. You could be very much right. Who knows? Who knows? Bringing on XUV reveals he believes his ex-girlfriend Adept is planning to appeal their court decision. Of course they are. Didn't he win a big one?
yes.
Like what did she ask for, and what did she get turned down on? His
It was a while ago. I'm trying to remember. The main thing that I always remember is the car that he bought that she took and would not give back.
Oh, she's gonna
it was like his
appeal
McLaren or something. Would not give it back.
You know what they want to do? I'm gonna get
She sold the McLaren? I did not know that part.
Oh, did she sell that? Did she sell that when the judge awarded her the McLaren?
No. She took it when they broke up and never gave it back and would not give it back.
Damn.
He was trying to get it back from her.
And then what?
I did not know she sold it.
How did the judge rule?
I think. Let me look.
Yeah. Because that's like a no-go in a lot of in some areas.
No evidence to support her claims was what the judge found.
Oh Jesus, that's so funny.
No evidence whatsoever.
So funny. Jesus Louises. Okay.
But yeah, she kept the car and would not give it back.
A car like that. Yeah. Her name's Adept.
So did she. That's why she didn't want to give it back.
Who is Adept? I haven't checked her shit out. What's her?
It was the girl he dated for the longest time, back and forth. They broke up a couple times.
Like a girlfriend suing you for shit. Like it's bad enough to get fucking married. XQC's Adept is lost 2 months ago. Let's just check her out.
Adept confirms that she sold the McLaren.
What is with this fucking animal?
I hate AI so much.
Oh, this is Asmund.
Adept proves that she sold the McLaren.
Will I be speaking on anything today?
You're not that hot.
Like what?
Context. For the past 2 years, XQC's ex-Adept has been making
Got rid of her because she's chunky and the monkey.
his life a living hell after he tried to break up with her. Adept took him to court, claiming they were married for multiple years under common law.
Somebody's at the door.
Oh yeah, that was her showing up at the door. After their show, she just showed up to his house while he was streaming.
Oh my God! Shut up! My God!
After a very long and strenuous legal battle, in which Adept went as far as accusing XQC of assaulting her. XQC finally won his case, and Adept was ordered to pay hundreds of thousands in legal fees.
At which point, the other individual decided to sell his... You know, it probably was the McLaren, right? I would assume. I mean, against a court order. That is incredible. How can you...
No, it's not incredible in the fucking all. Women can do whatever they want in divorce court. They can lie. You can't. You go to jail, you lie. They get caught in a lie. It don't matter at all. Tell me about it, motherfucker. Tell me about it. I had my wife look a judge in the eye and say I hadn't seen my daughter in 5 months. Within that 5 months, I had signed her on to the military base multiple times. So when I was hanging out with my ex-wife and then my daughter, nah, I was picking her up and I was buying her shit because it was cheap in Germany. Don't give me that shit. They can do whatever they want. Whatever they want. The rules for guys in court, if you lie, you'll get nailed. I had my ex-wife in that fucking time say I never visited her. I provided all the receipts to my bus receipts, right? I had my wife tell the court that it didn't take as long to get to her on the bus as it did. And the lawyer they appointed for my daughter said that's bullshit because I live in the same area. And this is how long it takes, an hour and a half. They can do whatever they want. It's amazing. 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 Whatever they want. It's a joke.
Yeah, I can't believe she sold it after they told her to. After they gave her an order not to do anything.
Women don't go to jail. Guys go to jail for that. That's a crime for guys. You do 6 months. You do 6 months of county for that shit. Anywhere else and lose your fucking job. Anywhere else.
Well, they weren't even actually married though.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The fact that it went to court is a fucking crime. You're not married. Get the fuck out of here, you chubby bitch. Common law married means not married. I don't know what common law in Canada is or where the fuck he lives or ever how it works. I know it's different from state to state. And common law marriage can get it. So don't let the bitch move in unless you want. Here's the thing. Don't move in with a woman until you get married. You can spend time at her house. He said, don't fucking move in. Do not place her residence at your house until you're married. But they can do whatever they want. Whatever they want. Jesus
I don't
Christ.
think people are understanding. They're like, how can she sell the car though? She can't, and she
can't.
did.
She
What
can't.
more?
Nothing's going to happen. Like, are you so fucking stupid that you think that the way the world works, if you break the law, you're always prosecuted for it? Are you crazy? Has GTA ruined your perspective? I got 3 stars. No. Sometimes the stars flash for infinity. You know. Go look at the numbers. Like girls, women, it's rare, but women that commit violent crime, they almost never do the time. They almost never get life sentences, and they almost never put to death. What do you mean, Tommy? I watched a girl get executed. I watched the whole thing on a crime channel. You know why?
Tommy, it's against the. But Tommy, it's against the law for her to sell the car. She can't sell the car, Tommy. She knows she can't do that. That's against the law, Tommy.
Right. She's defied the judge's order. I'll give you another order. The judge told me, do not interfere with his visitation. She showed up with police at my house telling me to return her early. Now, she did get in trouble for that. But she only got yelled at. Do you imagine if I knocked at her? Hangover. Bring her here. Give her now. They fucking put me away with fucking cops. No, the cops came with her. And I threatened to sue the cops and they left. And then I ended up winning. But I mean, Jesus Christ, if I had done that. First of all, the cops wouldn't have came with me to get my daughter. What?
Oh, no, I'm just saying you'd be done. If you...
Oh, yeah. I called, hey, listen, I'm going to get my daughter. Can you help me out? Oh, she doesn't want to be there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, no. All she had to do was like, I guess she wanted to cut into my visitation. She says, yeah, I want to pick up my daughter. It's like 2 days early for visitation, but I don't think she wants to be there. And the cop came in, said, we're taking your daughter. We put the order in his face, and I say, I will sue you, not your department. I'll sue you as an individual. And thankfully, the stereotype for Americans is they're litigious, and they walked. That was it. It was a ballsy move. I didn't believe it walked. I just wanted to feel like I could sleep at night because I stand up to them. You're fucked. You're fucked. Why is he in court? He shouldn't be in court. He's been thrown out. You're his girlfriend. Get the fuck out of here. And obviously the common law thing. If the common law thing was legit, then she probably would have been awarded the fucking thing. She claimed common law. Judge didn't buy it. Don't matter. She's a woman.
I love the person just spamming. She has the title. She owns the car.
Yeah, but once the judge says
what happens when the judge says you can't fucking sell it?
I'll give you another one. Talking about cars, right? I owned my wife's car, right? And we registered her car under the American military system while we were here in Germany, right? And I said, she tried to take the car away. I said, no, she's not taking that fucking car. I technically own it. And basically what I was going to do, you start letting me see my daughter, I'll give you the fucking car back. You know what she did? She went to the military base, right? Because she still had access to the car. The person that decides who you have the title for, right? They get the title for, happened to be German and happened to be a woman. And she illegally she pulled it out that I sold the car to her.
Oh my God.
Yes! You know what happened to that person, that bureaucrat? Nothing!
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. She filled it out. They forged my name. And I went back to the military so I can sell all the cars. Yeah, but it's back in the German system now. We can't do anything about it.
Oh, God.
Yes! You're nuts. You're nuts. You're nuts. You are, here's you, motherfucker. I'm going to tell you who you are if you believe this shit. Oh, but she owns her. She's got the title. They can't do anything if you got this and you got that. Let me explain something right now. You are lawyer bait. You are lawyer bait. You are the one that's going to be taking advantage of lawyers. Because here's what happens when you go to divorce court. You go in there and like, yeah, man, I'm fucked. I'm screwed. Like, I'm a guy. And here's what the lawyer tells you. You're good. You're good. Not only are you good, I think we can get some of her shit because she's so awful. And you're like, yeah, she's terrible. I didn't deserve any of this. That's right. We're going to go in there and we're going to get A, B, and C. Really? I thought like guys get screwed in court. That's because I wanted their lawyer. I got you. You go into court, you lose everything. Ah! That's it. That's how it works in the Western world. You're fucked. You're fucked. And you're like, wait a minute. And you know what's the best thing? My dad happened to my dad, and my dad told me the story before I went to the divorce court. This guy, his name was like this Jewish guy too, and this guy name was Kaczynski or some shit like that. And he told him, "You're good, you're good." My mom got his jazz records that he had in college, like Duke Ellington and shit like that. My mom hated jazz. They still awarded her the goddamn records. You know what she did the day she won? She threw them out. She threw him the fuck out.
Bitch.
Threw him the fuck out.
What a bitch.
You know what was in those things? Tickets to the last Duke Ellington concert. You know where they ended up? In the trash.
Great.
Count Basie too. So don't tell me they can't do that to you. Fuck you. Yes, they can, they will, and it's happened already. And it's not a freak of nature. It's common. Common. If he had the title of the car and the judge awarded it to him, she doesn't have the title of the car. That's right. Islam was right. Goodbye. About everything.
You know, your explanation reminded me of that South Park episode where Stan puts his first check in the bank. Have you seen that?
Hey, Jay dead. Die. All right? I don't need a fucking hug. This is not me. Oh, poor fucking me. I'm telling you what the fuck happened to show you the world ain't the way you think it is. That's what I'm showing you. I don't give a shit. Everything I'm talking about happened over 10 years ago. We're talking 2010. It's long over. It's long out of my life. But don't fucking tell me they can't do that. My lawyer said. Shut up, Jay.
But Tommy, it was her title.
Yeah, it was her title. Yeah, it was my
no,
title.
Tommy, you're not.
I'm a title,
but you're
and
not
they forged my
title.
fucking name and transferred the car into the German system.
But you're not understanding, Tommy. It's her title. She
Hey,
can
you
do
know what I
she
did?
wants to.
I had this guy. 3 Purple Hearts. He happened to be an MP. He's been. I actually probably showed you the video of him. He happened to be profiled on 60 Minutes for winning 3 Purple Hearts and doing 5 tours. And he said, "You know what he said to me? I got you. That's a crime. I got you." You know what he told me the next day? I can't believe I can't do fucking anything. 3 a legit war hero, a legit war hero, a guy that had been blown up, like 3 Purple Hearts, like ridiculous. And he was on TV and he was a badass. His name was Chad. Shocking, ain't it? Really, his name was Chad. I'm not even joking. And he was like, "Dude, I got you, man." He said, "She can't do." You know what he said? "She can't do that." You know what happened to him? He got a divorce. He got a divorce. She took him for everything. You know what she said to me? When this goes, "That's really awful. My husband will fix this."
She probably saw how good she made it out that she wanted to try it for herself. But you know what? There is good news to the end of that story, Tommy, about the whole court case.
What?
Did you hear the the ending of it is that it turns out that the title was actually adept, so nothing happened.
So she got the car.
She was in the right the whole time.
She was? Why did you tell me that?
Well, no, she wasn't. She wasn't. Well, here's the thing. It was under her. The title was under her name because he doesn't have a license. But that doesn't change the fact that the judge said,
well, the
"Hey,
judge
guess what? Don't touch the fucking car."
Well, the judge can say, "Look, that title's not legit." It says he got awarded the car. It'd be the same as you go on divorce, right? And the wife that doesn't own fucking shit because everything's in his name because he makes all the money says, "That's mine now because this is part of the divorce settlement," and the judge awards it to her. But in that case, she gets it.
Well, luckily they weren't married, so there was no divorce.
Yeah, sounds like a divorce to me.
They got fucked regardless, so I guess she's saved on that one.
Jesus Christ. These girls are out there. Why am I so lonely? How come there's no good men? Yeah, blame bitches like Adept. Don't look at me. I'm happily married. But you never know. I'm not fucking love my wife. I think I'll die with her. Who the fuck knows? And they come home in here and there's a black guy. I don't fucking I don't know. Anything can happen.
Wake up and this whole game room is just empty.
Maybe I come home one day. It's like I think we're culturally too. Because my ex-wife told me we're culturally too different. I want to marry Hans and Franz over here. Fuck it, that could be it. Bang, you're gone.
Shot from the
That's
point,
it,
bitch.
I know my place. I know my place in this world. Thanks for the sub. Enjoy it. Become a member and you can watch the after shows and stuff, which I don't think we're doing today, by the way. No, don't give me that shit. What's this? Croltrosity. I've never been more real in my entire life. Well, you've been fake the rest of the time? You're phony. George Not Far and Dream are complicit in sex traffic of minors. How much more real can I get? All right, that guy's funny.
Too real.
Yeah, he's a realist. That's too funny. Who knows?
Wait. Go back.
What?
Yeah, that thread right there, the bottom.
What, Smaggle?
The thread on that guy. Click on that.
Click at this guy. He's joking.
In the
right?
bottom. No, go back.
What do you mean go back?
The quote tweeted. Go back. The quote tweet on the bottom.
Yeah, it's Smaggle.
The very, very bottom of the screen. Click that. A thread on motherfucker right there.
Yeah.
Or the one that says he beat his pregnant wife. Click on that one. Yes, that one.
Was it okay?
That is in reference to the person you just read.
One adult dreams trees literally beat his pregnant wife. Well, how do you know? August. TS. Doesn't that mean transgender or something like that?
I don't think so. But that's. Oh God.
Let's see.
Schizo wife beater. Jesus Christ.
Wife beater. Genuine schizo wife beater. Yeah, I'm sure they have lots and lots of evidence for this.
I don't know if you ever click that tweet. We might find out.
This tweet right here.
No, the August one you just read. Yeah, click that. I'm sure there's posts on it. Yeah, there you go.
Across, this tweet when he's replying to Marcy, and take about Dream, praying people to act like Swifties. Exhibit A of why I don't check my notifications. I feel like I've lost neurons reading this. When are these?
I changed my mind. Unless there's a video of him beating his wife, then I'm done.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Oh, wait a minute. Paperwork.
Post and got sent a picture showing Claw being arrested for assaulting a family member, which is found to be his pregnant wife. Hold on a second. Assault the Claw body. This is a little different. But this is a different guy. We're not talking about a different guy.
No, that is the guy that made the claim about being real. This is the last time he was real. Yeah.
That's too fucking
nice.
funny. Oh well. Fred on Claw was taken and wrote on harassing Dream Stans who literally beat his pregnant wife. Okay, so he literally beat his pregnant wife. All right, she got him.
Yeah.
Source, biggest porn industry. Everyone is outraged about Stellar Blade censorship is hardcore self-reporting. I feel like these kind of dudes are just gooning constantly and playing a dead or alive extreme beach volleyball and have an Xbox controller that looks like a glazed donut. Ew.
Jesus.
Source, biggest porn. Hey, they're really going in on him, huh? What's this? Nick always finds the good stuff. Deems idiot offers 30K bounty to kill Asman. What the fuck?
Listen, I'll up the number, okay? 30K to anyone who'll make this dipshit disappear and make Eve's breasts bigger, okay?
Well, she's obviously joking, right? I mean, you can't joke like that. Yeah.
You have to do both.
It's obviously.
All right? Because then it's a win-win for me. I get more breast, and I don't have to see that moron on my timeline anymore.
The problem is you really can't. It's illegal to joke like that's not protected speech.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Really
but it's clearly a joke.
Yeah, it is clearly a joke.
So if you think about it.
Yeah, you can't really joke like that. In Minecraft. Sissy Spacek. Oh, why is she relevant?
Oh, that's weird.
All right, let's take some calls, bitches. What do you say? Yeah, what do you got? Open phones. Hit me. Love advice. Whatever the fuck you got. Tell me, wasn't joking. I don't know who the fuck these people are. But yeah, go into Discord, fucking give me the calls and all that other shit. She has a vagina, she can get away with anything. I'll say, what is that? Calden, you're on. Shots on the point. Hello.
Hi. I kind of wanted to talk about like specifically like the interpersonal like you know the drama thing like where like everyone like kind of like just like fights each other within like the community and stuff.
What are you talking about? No, I don't know what you're talking about. So no.
Okay. Well,
you're starting as if we already had a conversation.
All right, my bad. You're right. Okay,
Yeah.
let me calm down.
Okay.
Because like I'm a first time caller, long time.
All right, chill.
Fan.
Okay.
Stop. Just start over.
Okay.
It's fine.
Sorry, it's like
have
first
a
time
normal
here.
Conversation
like,
with me, like you would have
okay.
with your insane friend. Okay.
Oh my god, yeah. I honestly I gotta go. Okay, let's do it. So I think during the years, there's been like you can between like the flamenco drama, the LLCO stuff, the like all these people, like you can take like a lot of actual like meaning like in a certain. Oh my god, I'm so close. Okay.
Yeah, you're really bad
too much. Now you're giving too much context.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now. You're right.
Yeah. You guys are like so into this that you guys.
Here, hold on. Just wait a second. Hold on. We're gonna do this over again. Hold on. Watch out.
Hey,
all right, Clandon, you're on. What's up?
Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the show.
Okay. Hey, so let me talk about like these dramas, right? The flamenco thing, you can take the perspective like this teaches people to not trust like whoever like on the internet, like this person that like lies about their age. This person, like you can actually
hold on,
like,
pause. Let's start this again. 1 second. Hey, Clandon, what's up?
Okay.
You gotta have. I'm gonna help you out. You gotta stop saying they and them and referring to stuff as if I'm in your head already. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Yeah.
I don't have a very good memory. I'm almost 50.
You're right.
Let's start again.
Okay. I have to think in a way that I can like tell. Like,
okay, we'll bring someone else in and you can ponder about it. Okay?
No. Don't. He's first time caller. Relax. All right. What's the
Hold on.
subject you want to talk about specifically? Not they and them, and you know.
Okay. I want to talk about the way that you can take like media literacy, like general media literacy, like movies, like how people like look at them in like a certain way, and like analyze it in a certain way, and how you can take it to like the general like things that like happen in this community. Is basically
you're awful.
I know it's like fucking crazy. I know.
I don't even know. Nobody knows what he's
fucking crazy.
It's not
okay,
crazy.
Let's remove all the extra words, and you want to use media literacy and apply it to commentary. Go.
Yes. Okay. So the thing about commentary is that like this place is like a trailer park like reality show like fucking complete like garbage fucking TV.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
So, am I correct on this?
Yes.
Yes, we said yes. Go. Yes. We agree. Go ahead.
Okay. This shit is like literally like a complete like reality show like with like real people doing like real like things. Oh my god, dude! Like I'm trying to like explain my point. Like,
welcome to commentary. It's a shit show on purpose.
You're right.
That's the whole point.
This is why I don't want.
What do you think? It should be more sophisticated? I mean, what the fuck?
No, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to say it's more sophisticated. I'm not trying to say it's more sophisticated.
No, you want it to be more sophisticated. You want it?
No, it's not that I want. No, I don't want. You're assuming points that I'm not making.
You're not making any points, so I couldn't do that.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
You want to bring media literacy.
Let him talk. I know what you're doing first. Let him talk.
I think that there are general life lessons that you can learn, like from watching stuff like this, that is like really like trashy, right? This is like the content's really trashy. I'm not like I'm not trying to give it a negative connotation.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Get to the point. I don't care what you think of me. I can honestly say that. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. Right. You got to get to the point.
You're right. I'm not saying. Okay.
I don't care.
The point is that in the general drama sphere, like there is a definite like positive way that you can use drama to like help people, and like this isn't beneficial to like anyone's general point, like everything that like people want to achieve, like people like wanting to get money, because obviously like, it's all entertainment, and like it's a good thing that it's entertainment, but like there is a way that you can use this, right? You can use this that is like trashy entertainment.
I can use
like,
it. I can no, I can't, and I'll tell you why. Because I hate people that do and try to use entertainment to get some kind of stupid medicine, which is usually political off. It's the most annoying thing. It's the most annoying fucking thing. You know what? All I think of is when I read books about North Korea and how they have propaganda playing on the fucking radio all the time.
Yeah, you're right.
And then I look what's happening in my country and seeing how they're trying to introduce messages. So you're going to take a trashy show, admittedly a trashy show, people that are coming here for a really just a guilty pleasure. Everybody knows it's my guilty. I turn my guilty pleasure into a fucking career. Okay, and there's something we can do good. First of all, it's not my responsibility to fucking do good for other people, other than my family and friends. So I reject your entire narrative. You know, if you want to do that, I'm gonna give you a little space here. If you want to do that, that's fine. But I don't. And I think a lot of commentators are afraid to say that because everybody except me, because I'm considered a piece of trash already, which is great because I can honestly say I don't give a fuck. Right. And if you let all like the dream stands and that they can believe these people are great people and they really are just me at the end of the day. Okay. But worse, but rich. You know.
Can I say my point?
Sure. Go ahead. If you get there, go ahead.
Well, let's see. Let's try it again.
Yeah.
You're right. When it comes to content creators, like these people, like you are right. Like your perspective on like content creators and like the fact that like they do everything to get ahead and like they only think about themselves. Like
which
this
is like, you know what? So does a plumber.
Yeah.
In fairness to them, so does a plumber. He wants to get the best plumbing job possible.
Exactly. Yeah.
How is that wrong?
And like that's also like the American perspective too, and it's not like a wrong mentality either, right? Like people like trying to do whatever they want to get ahead. Like in general, like this perspective is good, and I'm glad that you guys are talking to me like this because it makes it like easier for me to try to get my point and be able to express it in a way that like you guys can like try to understand it. Like because obviously like my points are very disorganized and like you guys like bantering me like this is good.
I haven't heard one yet, to be honest, but I'm waiting.
You're right.
I had to guess. I got to guess your point. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
No, you're right. So, and, like you have the thing is,
by starting from the beginning, it doesn't include you establishing different definitions of communities and spaces. We all have the mutual understanding that commentary is a shit show and it's fucked and it's supposed to be stupid and we're clowns and we do stupid shit and make fun of fat people and everyone's retarded. Cool. Now build on top of that. We don't need any of the definitions. Go ahead and just say it.
You're right. And the fact that I'm gonna go on. Like if the fact that Tommy like just like guessed my point like really tells like the amount of experience that like he just has like dealing with people.
I suppose.
Like yeah.
I hate
like,
people.
I know that's good. That's good. That's a good.
It's not good, really. Right? It's actually really awful. It's ruined my life. But if you like it and people appreciate it.
I'm not saying that I want a career in this. Like I think this is a fucking dumpster fire, and I would rather just.
Let me just cut you short.
No. I put my Spidey sense went off. You want to do this. But you think you do it different. I mean, it's okay if you want to.
Yeah.
You know,
the thing is that like I don't want this power, right? Like I don't want like the power to like dude, I know that I'm saying like this really like crazy thing, but it's like I feel like you guys don't understand that like people that do drama, like they in a certain way, like they control like a certain narrative.
Yes,
you know
I actually you're right. Actually, I agree with you. You're right. So what?
Like they control the narrative, and I don't want to do this. Like that is like I don't want that. I want to do something like in the world, something tangible. Like this is not like the place that I want to be. This is not the work that I want. This stuff is way harder than people say it is. Than even own YouTubers that have like experience like that say that like this stuff is not hard. I like sit in front of a computer and like I just talk. Like this stuff is not easy, right?
Well, that's broadcasting. There's nothing to do. Well, I think
you're right.
I think I will tell you, it came easy to me. All right, I'm gonna talk very frank and honest with you. It came easy to me, and I think it's because whatever little, and it's not a lot, natural talent that I have with communication, and it might be harder for you.
No, yeah,
because you know what, and I don't think you had. Here's what I don't think you had that I did. My father yelling at me to get to the fucking point.
Way.
No, my father yelled at me when I didn't get to the point. And so I learned how to talk. So I learned how to talk, and I don't think everybody does that. Like I had this habit because I have big imagination. And I would tell these big stories and then circle back and what have you. And my father would always cut me off and tell me how stupid I sounded. Right?
Oh, that's horrible. That's
you know, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's horrible to do what I just did to other people. What you did to me, that's horrible.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think if you had that, it would probably come a lot easier. Here's another thing too. I was into really into music. I'm a show off.
Yeah.
I like to be in the center of attention. These might be traits that you don't have. And I don't necessarily think they're negative traits, but I think what you see, and by the way, I see it too, is you see how it can affect people, and you don't like it because in the wrong hands, it can be deadly. I get that. Guess what? Welcome to life. That's everything and everywhere.
Right.
And just you get to see it play out live right in front of here. So I think I get where you're coming from. Is that it?
And yes, that is 100% what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, that's life. That's life, bucko.
I know. You're right.
That's just everything.
Get ready to the real life.
Yeah, that's life. It sucks.
I know.
I don't even think it sucks. I don't even think it sucks. I'm even past it sucks. Like I'm even
that's
past
just what it is.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, stuff like that. It's not even the game. It's just the game of life, and that's the
quicker you learn the rules, the faster you can win at the game. You know.
Yeah, learn the rules. Accept what it is. I'll tell you something else. It's something I see a lot of young guys do, and I engage in this in myself, and women do this as well, just in a different area. You ever hear the guy in school, man, girls only want the jocks and they only want this and they don't want fucking somebody who really gives a shit. They always go for the assholes. It's the stupidest, most awful victim mentality to have. And I see people carrying in that into their 30s, in some cases their 40s, unfortunately. That's what you got to lose, right?
Yeah.
With girls, it's the same motherfucking thing. A little different with girls because a lot of things, like guys want looks, you know, and if you want a guy, you're going to have to go to the gym. Yeah, like if you like, I heard somebody say something really awful, but it's just a fact. Like you can tell the size of the rock on your finger by the size of your belt. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. It's kind of true. There are exceptions out there. There are people, you know, there are women that like fat guys and stuff like that, and there's all sorts of, you know, variables. But you got to take the game, any game. As the rules are generally not what your personal morals are, you know. Like another thing is you learn a lot of shit in high school. You learn a lot of shit on what's right and wrong, and 9 times out of 10, the teachers telling you that are wrong themselves. They're trying to paint a perfect world, and they fill you guys up with a bunch of fucking bullshit. And when the world isn't like the way that your teacher says, right? And where your teacher says when the world's like this is bad, you don't know because nobody's prepared you. No, the world's like this because it's this, not because it's bad or good. There you go.
I really appreciate like the way that like you like this is the reason why I watch this show, right? Like I think this show has like a lot more.
You know why most people watch it though? Well, I'll show you.
Jesus.
No. He's a good guy.
All that to figure out the life bar. No shit. It's really simple.
No, it's all right. Like, look,
you learn the rules of life as you live. You play the game, and your morals judge how much you want to play of the game. That's it.
Well, yeah, it's like I remember, like I heard Jordan Peterson say, I know someone was bitching about, you know, like men make most of the top guys, like the guys that make the most money through regular jobs and shit like that. It's almost all men, right? And then there's one, why is it like that? It's obviously sexist. I was like, look, okay. She goes, let me give you a profile type for these guys. It's like Vince McMahon or Donald Trump or the guy that owns the Dallas Mavericks. Here's what they do. They work constantly, 16 hours a fucking day, and never see their family. I remember reading about Trump when I was a kid. His kids made appointments, right? And then he worked.
I was going to say, they're willing to work 100-hour weeks that no one else is willing to do.
Why would you want to do that? I like you start to do the math, right? And it's like, I don't know if I want to be a billionaire that bad. Like, fuck that. I'll never see my kid. That's more important to me. I'll never see my wife. That's more important to me. I never get to go fishing. That's more important to me. It really comes down to what's important to you. Right? And that's it. Here's another thing. I am not a burning furnace of I'm not, I forget what it is. I don't want to better my life that much. I'm pretty happy. You know, I mean, I would have loved to make. Honestly, I probably could have got rich if beta went the right way and I played my cards. I probably would have been rich, right? But I don't care that much. And some people do. And that's why I was able to go on. That's how I was able to keep this going, right? And it is just fucking stupid. And it's even more stupid now, and I like it better. If you notice, I'm warring with creators less, but I haven't changed. I haven't backed off. I haven't changed my personality too much. And I'm not trying to, like, so-called get people anymore unless they really, like, deserve it. Or like, sometimes just a simple thing is, like, this guy's full of shit, and here's why. Just does enough damage, and they want to come at me, and maybe that war will start that way. But I don't look for it anymore. I used to, when back in 2016, I was like, boy, no matter what I said, because I was unbaited, like, some idiot creator would respond and just, like, fall into it. I don't really care anymore. I just wanted to do a stupid show. I'm actually what Howard Stern said he was. I just want a stupid show, but I mean it. And I got it. And I'm able to fucking pay some bills with it. So I couldn't be happier. So let's go to Billy Bones. Billy Bones, you're on the air.
Hi, Tommy. Hi, Vest.
How are you?
Good. I missed the first 5 minutes, so I don't know if you talked about Sissy Spacek over on your thumbnail.
We didn't.
Okay.
No, I brought it up once.
Fair enough. My only thing is,
since you're bringing it up,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Say what you like.
I caught the episode today, so it's fresh in my mind. I just find it funny how Boogie's all defensive on everything. Yet for the past few episodes, he's constantly been like, we'll get our OnlyFans up. We'll get our OnlyFans up. So what is it? You don't want her to be a public figure, or you want her on the internet showing pictures of her asshole for like $5 a
That's
pop?
what I said.
What is it?
Exactly. I don't know what he wants. I think a better point was made by somebody that said, like, because he was constantly going, she's a 21-year-old girl. Like she's a 2-year-old girl or something like that. No, she's a grown-ass woman. And when he wants to have a relationship with her, which, by the way, I never had a problem with. Ever. She is a grown fucking woman. She makes her own decision. I don't care if she's 19, 20, 21. Doesn't matter. She's a grown-ass woman on the eyes of the state, and that is good enough for me, okay? She's a grown-ass woman, right? But Boogie does seem to want to make her, and I didn't even think of this at the time, Boogie wants to make her a poor innocent child that I'm picking on, and oh no, she's not a child because I'm fucking her. You know, like that. Yeah,
whatever angle is convenient for the argument. That's pretty much it.
It's really
flip flop whenever it's fun.
Yeah. Somebody wrote me,
but I mean the real argument for the OnlyFans though is because if the OnlyFans takes off, which it would even in the short term probably, is that then they can pay the mortgage and Boogie wouldn't have to improve or change his life, and he gets what he wants.
It's fair. Even when their excuse is, oh, it's a meme, it's a joke, it's what. So was Belle Delphine's, and now she does rape play in the woods. So what does it matter? She fucked you mad.
Lord Rush, $50. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Tommy, for the awesome show. I love the bullshittery. Be back in Boogie. Are into also. Why the hell would Wings work with Mike after the way he treated Boogie? Yeah, I'm really concerned about the whole Boogie thing coming out. You know, I also like how Boogie likes to martyr himself for stuff that's stupid. Like he always seems to like. You remember when I kind of stuck up for Kraut? I was like, look, I like this guy. I'm not going to go just because like the internet hates him right now. I won't do that. I think that's a cool sacrifice. I think not calling out the guy that may paint you as a pedo and paint it as some kind of honorable thing and like I'm not just like that way is just fucking stupid.
Grifting for grifters.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that show came out. So if it does come out like that, I think Boogie will have a little insulation there. You know,
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully is right. We'll see. Maybe he'll outsmart all of us, Mr. Mike Klum. But I'm a little nervous around Mike Klum. And after I heard from Wings, I will never work with Mike Klum. I don't think I'll ever talk to him because I can't trust where it's going to go or how it's going to be perceived. Okay, he's got to really impress me with this video. Thanks again, Lord Rush. Do appreciate it. I have to really, check out that whole situation. Thanks, Billy. I really appreciate calling the support and the Patreon and all that other stuff. Really appreciate it.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
All right. Call in anytime, Billy. All right. Who is next? I want to get the guy that was in there.
Ken, I think.
Ken? Okay, let's go. Ken, you're on top of the point. Go.
What's up, buddy? How you doing today?
I am spectacular. How are you?
Hey, we just figured out the meaning of life, so we're on high highs right now.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. I was gonna say, man, Sissy Spacek was nail on the head, and to me, that'd be a compliment because Carrie, Jesus Christ, what it did back in the day.
If he has any right to be offended, it's Carrie. But I never called her Carrie. I called her Sissy Spacek.
100%.
Yeah, I call her Sissy Spacek. Sissy Spacek is an actress, right? 74 years old
Yeah.
right now. All right. And like I can get if I kept because Carrie's character is some like and in some ways I was compared her to Carrie, but I chose to say Sissy Spacek so it wasn't so personal. I could have said Carrie because Carrie's detached and she has problems socializing, and that's kind of the way she comes off and the way Boogie's kind of told the whole fucking planet what she's like. So but I never said that, and I never meant anything fucking horrible, and I'm sure I could have.
Well, the thing for me is that he says that she has no skin in the game, but my thing is when he showed her half naked body on the documentary, that was him putting her skin in the game.
Yeah,
I think
that's it.
And with the victim, go ahead.
That's it. No, you're right. I'm sorry I interrupted you, but you're 100%. Once she did that, she's kind of taken public figure status. You know,
100%.
Taking the Christmas photos.
That doesn't mean I can attack. Oh yeah, the videos.
The Christmas pictures. Yeah. She was in the sponsor for the ad read he did. Like, you know, like, come on.
Which, by the way, I have no problem with. I have absolutely no problem with. I also wonder if she's sitting there crying.
No, it's fine. We just can't pretend that she's an invisible person that's not online.
Yeah.
Like, what?
But here's another thing. Somebody wrote me. I don't know if this is true or not. Right? Because Wing said that I bring her up every show. And I had somebody tell me that they went through it, and I only brought her up 4 times out of like 20 some odd episodes. Now I don't know if that's true. Somebody wrote me, and I have brought her up in recent weeks. There's no dude. So I really like. I am not going to sit there and find the time to do this. But me actually bringing her up as a topic, it was totally. But Wings said so. I didn't think Wings was bullshitting me, but maybe Wings just misremembered or what have you. But I don't even think I did that.
Well, from my recollection,
I don't think I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right.
I'm saying from my recollection of it, it was going with the conversation. He wasn't just like, oh, hey, by the way, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
like no.
What did I say? Like how, like I have brought her up privately, like, but how are you doing? How is she doing? How are you guys getting along? But that's like private off stuff, like normal sort of conversation.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
But I think he takes that, like, you know, I mentioned playing Apex with those guys, and he tries to use that against me to make me look soft or something when I was really just reaching out, you know, and you know, it's just the way I guess the way. Look, I appreciate Boogie's contribution to the cast. I thought it was a really great fight. It was fun.
It was beautiful, dude.
It was really fun. I'm sure he oversold it a bit, you know, to make it, but I do that too on here, just like I did the divorce thing. You know, and I think it was really entertaining. At the end of the day. Yeah. I think he knows that. But as far as here's what bothers me the most. I don't like this narrative that I've been attacking her because I haven't, or using her to get clicks. No. I haven't. That's other people. Boogie's done that, and Keem has done that, and that's it. And the community has kind of picked on her a bit, right? That is not me. So I don't like that on me unless I did it. Because that's the whole thing. He's making
you the whipping boy.
Yeah. He's kind of like, he's thinking, but it's just not true. I'm the one, like, he just wants, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. And he wants to take it out what everybody else has done on me. You know? And I got to be honest with you, she is game to bring up. I got news for you.
100% she is. 100%. And
she's a part of this. She's a part of the show in a sense where that's his personality. That's the thing. He's put her, you don't see my wife on here. I'm never going to. You know, I have put my kids on and stuff like that to say cute stuff like that. But I've also taken a lot of stuff like that, people altering their faces and doing stuff. But I knew that was coming when I did it, right? And I purposely just ignored no one was coming because sometimes I want to share my life, right? The one person I'm not going to share is because I know she can't handle it, but I also know my kids will never know, you know. And if you notice, since my daughter's become a teenager, you haven't seen her around either. So that's not, that's a little different. When they're kids and they're cute, you know, they almost got a little bit of a shield because if people like go after them and stuff like that, they just look like bastards. And I just have the strength. I have to have the strength to ignore it, you know. But I do like doing when Salvo attacks me. I love to bring up the fact that he talks about raping my kid. I love bringing it up, and I love the way they react. Oh man, that was just a joke. That was just a joke. I'm like, I know. That's
like,
great.
No, you don't joke about that.
No, I never say that. I never say that because that goes against what I believe, right? But if you want to joke about my kids, feel free. But don't get mad when I point it out. No, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. You're right. But deal with the consequences of doing that. Not me. Yep. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't want to marry my kid, but I'm going to bring it up every time he tries to get cute with me. You know?
Well, the problem is he said it, and the fact that he said it, it just kind of puts it out.
Yeah. So when he starts getting snotty with me, I'm like, you know, like, you raped any kids lately? Oh, it was just a joke. You can't say it. Well, I'm just joking. You know.
Hell yeah. The last point I was going to make is Boogie is trying to put his victim mentality onto her, especially in the public eye. So that's just making them even more toxic situation for everyone else.
I think
the only way he knows it.
The biggest reason Boogie doesn't like me because that doesn't work. Because I'm not afraid to be seen as a bastard. And he can't get used to that. And he'll never will. I don't think he will because
100%.
I think everybody has their breaking point with the victimization stuff they give into it. I just don't. I don't care. I don't care. It's not that I don't care about people or anything like that. It's just that I know when you're doing it, and I'm not gonna entertain it. You want to finish up with something? Get the other calls. Go ahead, Ken.
No. I was just gonna say, like if you feed into it, just makes it even worse for them, and then they just go way too deep with it, and then they're just insufferable to be around at the time. But that's all I wanted to say, man. Great show. I love it to death. Thank you for everything.
All right. Take care. Good man, Ken. Let's take Tsunami. Tsunami, you're on the air. Stop for the point. Shoot.
Yo, hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, Tommy, how's it going? It's been a while, buddy. How you doing?
Who are you? I don't know who you are.
Oh, fair enough. So I just wanted to talk about the whole Boogie thing.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? It's been one of these things where when this show started, I was a fan of all of you guys, right?
Cool.
As this whole Boogie thing starts going on, it's one of those things where over time my interest in Boogie's kind of fallen off, and it's because, and I understand this is why he's the lolcow, right? But it's the whole victim thing. Your last caller, one of your last callers said it correctly. He's the first one to bring her up in the entirety of everything, whether it be the OnlyFans thing a few weeks ago, to her even being part of the documentary, right? It's one of these things where if he wants to keep playing victim and keep treating her like a child, it raises the question of how does he really view her, right?
I think he views her as his girlfriend. In fairness, I think he's just trying to get one over on me. I think
he just uses what's convenient.
It's convenient. I don't know. I'm not going that route.
Well, I didn't mean it along the lines of like that. I meant it more of like, is she a helpless victim who can't do anything for herself? And is that why he's kind of leaning towards the OnlyFans thing? Kind of like, is he convincing her to do it, or is she doing it herself? You know what I mean?
No idea. She's a grown ass woman. I don't care.
I don't think Desi's being.
Yeah.
I don't think Desi's being held hostage by Boogie to make an OnlyFans. Let's just make that very clear, okay?
Fair enough.
She is a woman. She is not a fucking child. That's the end of the story. That's it. You're 18. You're a woman. Period. That's it. There is this thing, and I saw this thing a couple of years ago. Me and Verse were laughing about it. This guy, he wanted like 30-year-old guys to date 20-year-old girls arrested because it's something akin to pedophilia, right? No, it's not. It's not. And women usually want to date age up anyway. It's the natural course of things, right? Now, 2050 is a huge difference, but that is also one of the perks of fame, and Boogie has some. So he gets to date a 20-year-old.
And at best, it's fucking weird.
It's weird. At best, at absolute best, it's weird. And it's here's the thing. I think this is what pisses me off so much about being blamed for her getting picked on and stuff like that, right? I don't care. I don't care about any of that stuff. I reject all the arguments that. I mean, I had a big YouTuber look me straight in the eye and tell me I really think he's a pedo because she looks young. I'm sorry. I mean, you're not giving women any agency. It just shows how little you think of women. I don't feel that way. I think they're grown women. I think they're adults. They're not. They're strong in different ways than men are. I just don't view it that way. I don't. That's just not the way I view it.
I like how he tried to insinuate that you're the reason why they're gonna break up too. By the way, I thought that was interesting. What a fucking victim complex bullshit.
Well, yeah, they're the only guy that gave a shit if they did.
Did you know that we're on the verge of breaking up because of what you guys are saying on the show?
Well, bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm the only one that reached out. You know, I don't think he even answered me when I reached out, when I was actually concerned about that happening. And I think that's the guilt stuff. That's the stuff that works with most people. Because here's the thing, it's like the Keemstar thing with Etika. Like, Etika's responsible for himself. He made a decision, and suddenly it's Keemstar's responsibility? No, I don't feel that way about him. I don't feel that way about her. I feel that adults make their own decisions. And unless somebody comes in and fucking shoots you 5 times in the chest, then it's not your fault. But anything in between that is a stretch. It is a huge stretch to me. That's the way I view the world.
I agree with you, Tommy. I do. I think you and I agree on a lot of things since I've been watching you for so many years. The other thing I wanted to mention was during the episode, I think you mentioned immediately, I something along the lines of, you don't know how he views it as an insult because Sissy, she is a beautiful woman.
Yeah, I actually picked a picture of her because I think he sees Carrie with the pig blood on her. But this is a really weird thing, and he wouldn't have known this. I'm actually a huge fan. I've only seen 3 of her movies: In the Bedroom, Coal Miner's Daughter, and Carrie, and I think she's an amazing fucking actress, and I think she should have done more work in the 80s when she still looked pretty young. You know, she's 74 now. She's 74 years old now. I'm actually a huge fan, right? Did I want to make that Carrie comparison a little bit? You know, because yes, she'd be if somebody was going to play Sissy Spacek, I think she'd be perfect. But it was never like you're unattractive or it was more you're withdrawn. You know, which is I only go by what I see and what he tells me. So it sounds like she's withdrawn, and he said it all publicly. So I think that's once it's there, it's fair game, and you really can't guilt me after that. That's it. So there you go, bud.
I think I would. I'd love if somebody ever compared a girlfrend of mine to an actress. You know what I mean?
And I thought it was. You could kind of see my face. I'm a little confused. You know, a little confused. We got to get that to be a clip, though. I'm a little confused by the whole thing. What have you? Have I made fun of her? Yes. Right? Have I attacked her? I could say without a doubt.
Not even close.
No. And I'm capable. But I got to be honest with you, like I put the thumbnail in the thing, and I just wanted to let him know, because I think I'm not offended by all the bullshit lies he's on. I'm offended that he's spreading a narrative out there. The fan, look at the fucking comments. The fans know it's not true. I didn't do it. It's like I'm being blamed for something. I didn't do it, man. I didn't fucking do it. Right? I'm a real prick. I've said horrible things about. God, you should see some shit I've said about Keem over the years. But I didn't do this. I didn't do it this time, and I resent the fact that he's saying I did. Thanks for the call, buddy. Take care.
Thank you so much.
All right. Let's 10 lands. What are you clicking back and forth? I can hear it in the stream. Hello?
I'm not clicking anything. It's my fucking. I have to check something.
You need a new phone.
It's not me. I saw it.
10 lands. You're on the air. Go. Hello.
I want to talk about what Boogie did on the episode. I watched it yesterday, and I was just like, what the fuck's wrong with him? Like
he wanted me to he wanted to beat up on me. He thought it would work. I don't know.
From what I can tell by watching like the live shows and all, you're like the only person that really checks up on him. You check up on him more than Keem and Wings, like, you know.
Well, I don't know what Wings does. I'm gonna speak for him, but yeah, I did check up on him. I gotta be honest with you, Boogie. Like, I don't believe when he sits there and says, like, nobody helps me, like, everybody's been mean to me, that he really I don't think he means it. I think he's just simply looking for sympathy. I think if I had to guess, I wonder, I'd love to talk to his ex-wife, but I would never do that. I think people that reach out to him and try to help him out are met with silence. That's what I think. So everything's about the path of least resistance, and that's the way he's going to do it. And you know what? I wouldn't have him any other way. If he changed, the show would suck. So he can continue doing. But if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. You know, if you ask me, I'm going to tell you.
And I mean, like, he's definitely reaching with that fucking, like, everyone's ganging up on his girlfriend and all that stupid shit he says.
You're right. I saw too. I saw Coal Miner's Daughter, and I saw Badlands. He was amazing in that. Well, he's amazing in that as well.
Yeah, and then when he was telling you that, like, her parents watch the show.
I don't care.
And like they're not happy.
Her parents saw her naked then. I know. Like, what do I care? What do I care? I don't care. He doesn't care. I don't care. You're nuts.
He was like,
I don't give a fuck. You know? Thank you, Daniel.
He was like, you're threatening our relationship.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You're threatening your relationship.
I was just like, you gotta like laugh to yourself, and it's just.
I want to make it clear.
Bullshit.
I made some thumbnails. I don't think I ever put it in her, and I never said she got kidnapped.
That was Keem who said that.
Yeah. He's trying to get people in there. I get that. I'm all about the clickbaiting. I'm for it, right? Like, I'm totally for it because it's supposed to be a fun, stupid show, and that's what I've made some changes in the last 2 weeks. I think the last 2 episodes are really great. I think the fact that we're not getting episodes is fan-fucking-tastic because I'm able to grow what I wanted to do in the first place. Having guests is great. But first of all, we're finding out people don't want to come on because they're afraid of you motherfuckers. I don't blame them. No, I think people want to see Boogie and Wings. It's what I vision of the, and then every so often I think we should have a guest, but that's not always up to me. And it's a team game. So if Keen comes down, so I want you to do this guest. We're doing that guest. Period. It's happening.
That's why I like your show and then lolcow. It reminds me like of Howard Stern pretty much. But
I'm a Howard Stern cheap ass knockoff, and I have no fucking apology. I love old Stern.
I think you're better than he is nowadays.
Now probably.
Yeah,
he's
so
hard.
boring. I had to cancel Sirius because of him.
Oh, really?
But,
God damn.
Oh yeah, he's so boring. He's taught.
Yeah, I know. He talks about himself and his fucking Hollywood adventures. Like nobody gives a shit.
He's like Gary spilled a cup of coffee on his lap. Like no one's fucking hear about that.
That's what he's doing. Gary's got to be 60. Gary, how old is Gary? Gary's got to be pushing 60.
I think he's like mid to late 50s.
I think he's older than that. Gary Del Abate, radio producer. 63. I was right.
Jesus. Oh my, he's way older than I thought.
Baba Booey got old. You know, I remember listening like 10 years ago. I led to pushing 70, I think.
Yeah, I thought he's like 73.
No, he's not that old. He's not that old. God, he just turned 70 in January.
Yeah, he's getting up there.
He's only fucking 4 years old.
Because he's like
only a few years older than my dad. I didn't realize that.
But I mean, like Boogie, he's just kind of annoying. Like when he's like no one's ganging up on your girlfriend, bro.
Yeah, well,
like
I wouldn't put it past him, but like
he's making it up to be the victim.
When he's talking like that, he's just trying to manifest it so it happens, so he can use it as a victim card. That's all he's doing.
At some level, he thinks you guys are going to be like, "Hey, leave that girl alone."
Well,
like
yeah,
you guys, yeah, sure. Yeah.
When you fucking scream and cry about when he's like, keep her name out your fucking mouth. Like when you fucking scream and cry, of course more people are going to talk about it.
It worked for Will Smith.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe that one guy.
Yeah, I'll talk to you
later.
Yeah,
he saw Will Smith and he was like, that ended well. I want to do that.
Take care, man. All right, let's take in. Hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Thanks so much, Joe, for True. Tommy, you're the G.
Have you come to audition to be groomed and take over Matt?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what his schedule is. We have to talk.
What the fuck?
What do you got, Mark?
Yeah, I just want to say, I can't believe you're bullying this poor girl. She's only 20 years old. She's basically 12.
You're only 21 years old. Yeah, I know. What's the matter with me?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. What's the matter with me?
I don't think
Mark, your phone sounds horrible for some reason. What's going on there, man?
You sounded like a woman when you first called in. I was very confused.
Yeah.
That's just my voice. God hates me. What can I say?
No.
That's gotten worse, man. What have you been doing? Drugs? What the fuck is your problem? You sound terrible, man. Jesus.
I'm outside.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll just leave that funny comment, Dick. This is so shit.
Well, are you applying to fill in Matt's spot? And you ready to be groomed?
I'll get groomed all day by Tommy C.
I'm
only half kidding. I'm actually kind of serious.
Oh, I'm 25.
You're 25?
Perfect.
Yeah.
To join the news team, though, you have to post a picture of your dick to get in. So that's the only thing you have to do. That's what we all had to do before we joined.
Somebody's been sending me fucking Wings' dick. Somebody's been sending me Wings' dick all day. I had to fucking pay.
Yeah, I'm off Mondays, but I work pretty much every other day of the week.
You work on Mondays? So our hours don't work?
I'm off Mondays.
I need another fucking disabled person. That's what I need. I need something.
I can get hit by
a car. Do you think on your way back from the store, Mark, you can walk into traffic and become disabled?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll let you know how it goes next week. All right, guys?
All right.
Yeah. Remember, disabled only get weekends off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can tell you during winter, I'll have more time.
All right. Thanks, Mark.
Great.
I'll talk to you later. I can't hear you anyway. Bye. Let's see. Who's the other? Cam Dog. Cam Dog, you're on the air. Go.
Yo, what's up, Tommy?
You tell me.
Well, first of all, thank you for keeping it real. You're the only one that keeps it real on the lolcow live.
I'm the realest wigger. I'm the realest wigger, you know.
Hey, I'll drop it for you. I'm half. Yeah, never mind.
No,
I'm not. Anyways, after yeah, I got you. After the Chud Logic episode, I had a question pop up into my head. How much of the audience of lolcow do you think is brain dead? Because that was obviously like a great episode.
Well, I didn't want to set myself on fire in front of an embassy today, so I don't answer that question. How about that?
Okay, fair enough.
Jesus.
And also, I was going to say 25, that's like, rotten meat. That's way too old to get groomed.
No, yeah.
21, however.
You got to hang around
age.
and start sending me shit.
All right, I
Start
got
sending
you. If I get anything, I'll send it to you.
Well, you got to be into it. I'll notice by the way you're sending me.
Are you homeless,
Matt had to wait
retarded,
6
disabled?
months. Nick had to wait a year. Nick had to wait.
I'm just I'm a pothead at a family job, so I got plenty of time.
All right. Well, that sounds good.
this
Show
is
me that you
sounding
know the
all right so
internet.
far.
Show me that you can give me stuff that we can riff on. You know, and put a show together. You know.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I've never really.
Don't give up
dove
right
deep
away.
into
Like this
anything,
might take months to like Nick. I made him wait a year, and fucking Matt was like 6 months. So it's a long process. All right, bud.
All right. Well, I got time.
Thanks. All right, let's take number one Family Guy. Number one Family Guy, you're on the air. No, it's no more Boogie stuff.
Join the news team.
You want to join the news team? Start sending me shit.
Yeah. I bet.
Anything else? You
Yeah,
gotta have the social part
That wasn't
too.
a good start. I'll be honest with you.
Alright, we'll work on it.
Work in progress.
Well, I mean, news team guys are fine. We're probably we're rearranging the whole server, so I might put more news team guys in there. But you got to gain my trust too, man. You got to give me stuff.
I got you. I'll work on it.
All right, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Talk to you later, bud.
See you.
Bye. All right. Ghost Gaming.
Our trafficking business is growing by the minute.
Yeah, okay. We'll keep putting it out there. Ghost Gaming. Ghost Gaming. You're not getting the job. Booty Bandit. You're on the air. Booty Bandit. How are you?
Shit, I actually got in. That's crazy.
What's
I like
up?
this.
How can I help you?
All right.
It's not that crazy. There's 4 other people.
It still makes me feel special.
All right. How are you doing? How can I
I
help you?
love your show. All I was going to ask is, do you not do the lives anymore? I haven't seen you on lately for the lolcow stuff.
I've done like the last. I haven't done I don't do the member streams, but I've done the last 5 or 6 lives.
If you join like 3 hours in, Tommy has to tap out and go to bed. So if you're not in there like
yeah,
the
you guys
first
never
half,
begin. Sometimes I gotta because
he has to leave
like I
something.
can only do like 2 hours because it's at midnight for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
and
actually
I've been there to most of them. I've actually rearranged my whole schedule, my streaming schedule, everything to give more time to lolcow because I started thinking about it. Like I don't know if I should be taking my cut unless I'm in there. You know, I got to be in there and do my best. So
yeah. Yeah, if you get to the second half of the stream and Keem's just plucking people saying, anyone want to call in? You should call in. Then Tommy's normally gone by that point.
There you go. All right, I'll talk to you later there, Booty Bandit. Take care.
All right, thanks. Have a nice day.
Booty Bandit. Prime Matt. Hey, you called me Tommy CP, you prick. Prime Matt, you're on the air. You prick you.
What's happening?
What do you want?
Very, very quickly, because you said you don't want to talk about it.
What?
Yesterday,
Go ahead. Just talk about it.
see Boogie saying that you wouldn't help him or you didn't message him or some shit like that. If he private messaged you, you would probably bend over backwards for him.
Absolutely.
If he just came to you and said what was wrong. That's one thing I picked up from you. If you were just private and honest with you, you wouldn't take the piss. You would help them.
Oh no! If so,
And the only time he did that was in the first episode of lolcow Live, where he got pissed privately trying to tell you what to say and what you couldn't say, which you normally don't take that well. So that was about it.
I don't take that well.
And I'm pretty sure he was fucking wrong about the first episode thing.
Yeah,
I think you were right.
Yeah, I really. I hate the pedo content. I hate it. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows I watch the show. I hate it. So I've always avoided putting her in that light.
Yeah. I mean, you've got the thing that Wing's done with the pictures that he printed off the photos, which was funny. But it was fucking. If she watched that, I wouldn't really think she'd find it funny.
All right, I'm gonna expose his DMs. Fuck him. Here you go.
Fuck it.
All right. Look, if you don't want to talk about what happened, if you want to talk about what happens, my ears are open. Everything will not be used as content at any time. You don't have to take me up on it, but I don't want you to think nobody's willing to let you vent. No response.
I mean, it would be the same as like Wings coming to you privately and saying, "Look, can you not call me a pedo?" Wings of.
But I never did that. I never did. I don't like that content. I never did that. I never ever. I think that's what bothers me most. Lolcow card trading game, great game by the way, and you can buy my card below if you want to. There is a chance that Boogie's rage isn't real. It's hard to be imagined. I'm sure he's putting it on, but I mean, he's.
Once I got diagnosed like autistic, not that it matters. But people would be so worried about saying stuff, and I'm like, if you make a funny joke, it's funny. If you call me an autistic retard, it's kind of mean. Like, You just make a joke. It's fine. Like
I get the fact that he's
being
wants
mean
people to talk
her.
about his girlfriend, right? But I don't think I don't know this for a fact. I got to check. I don't think I brought
But
this
he's
up as
posting
much,
her
and
on
I don't think
Instagram.
I've used her as like a comedic crutch at all.
No, not at all. But like even
Only
2
the
days
episode
ago,
with
he
the documentary, and that's it.
posted that she was out for a walk, and I'm like, if you don't want her to talk, then do what Keemstar did after the Keemstar show with Brantley, and Brantley she doesn't even put her face on the camera because people were roasting her. I assume.
Yeah. She did it, but I thought Brantley actually dealt with it pretty well. I actually like Brantley. I think she's pretty cool. I know. I think she's a cool chick. She's a cool chick. You know, but you got like if you wanna do this shit, you're gonna get out there, and especially if you're a chick. And what does Jordan Peterson say? He's like,
she just needs to do the same thing that Brantley did. Where like, I realize now that I can't take this, so I'm gonna change how we do this.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, unless she wants to come on and fight back, which she doesn't want to do, then
That's
don't
gonna go
put your face
great.
on.
Yeah, it's mean.
But I mean, as long as she doesn't take Boogie's advice for fighting back, she'll just go, "That's not true. That's not true. That's." You get one line, and he just repeat.
I should bring it up on the live stream tomorrow. I should.
Yeah, do it. There's a live
Well,
tomorrow.
considering Keem's in here, I'm sure he's already going to use some of these sound bites against Boogie, so you don't have to worry about that.
Here building the file up.
Good.
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
I haven't attacked her. You notice I haven't attacked her once in this whole fucking episode. Not once. I found a nice picture of her, and I found a nice picture of Sissy Spacek.
Well, by the way, I didn't know who she was. I didn't get the joke.
You're probably too young. You're too young.
But I'm 26.
You're probably too young. You didn't watch Carrie and
far too young.
Yeah.
But seeing the picture now, like, yeah, she does look similar, and she's not ugly. It's not a roast.
No.
It's a
Well,
comparison.
I would really play up the Carrie the movie more and talk about the pig blood and really get into like I guess a character trait or something like that. That would be really awful. That would be mean. But I'm not really like she hasn't done anything to me. I'm not that mean. I'm mean, but I'm not that mean. And I guess that's what pissed me off the most. I was being presented as somebody like that. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking do it, man.
You sit there and you carry the podcast.
Well, thank you. I don't think so. I think they're the stars.
But,
in fairness.
No.
Yeah.
I think
And everybody
wings
bitches
are-
about
I know.
Boogie. Everybody bitches about Boogie, but he's giving you all a lot of content. So let's give him a
I mean,
break
I've followed Boogie since what was it called, BKS with Wings, Blade and Keem, like way back when they would used to do live streams at Six Flags and shout boobies at women and stuff. It was
back in the
fucking funny.
Dizzy. Back in the Dizzy.
Yeah.
All right, let me get to the last caller. I'll talk to you later.
No, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice to
Talk
speak to you.
Bye bye. Ghost Gaming, you ready this time? Your last caller.
Hey, Tommy, can you hear me?
Yes. What do you got?
I heard you're looking for a retard. I'm here to help you.
I'm not looking for a retard.
Well,
I'm looking
your
for a
first
retard
call already
wrangler.
proved it.
I'm looking for a retard wrangler.
Well, I'm not a retard wrangler, but I am disabled, so I can help you with your research if you want.
We'll see. We'll see.
I
Show
would
me your
love
dick.
to help you, Tommy.
I'm sure you would. I'm absolutely sure you would.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
No. Like I
Hey,
said,
I'm going to tell you right now, you
retarded.
donate a lot, and I appreciate it. You're not going to donate your way into it. You can't. And I've been 100% on that.
We only did that once, and he ended up to being fat. And they're long story short.
All right.
So what? The Jews don't count anymore?
No, they don't. You see what's going on these days? All right. Anything else, Ghost?
Yeah.
Because I want to end. I'm getting a little tired. I'm thinking about it.
No, I'm good, man.
Yeah, playing a little whatchamacallit. All right. Take care. All right. And I guess we've already talked to Mark. What did fucking Kite send me? Anything? It's got to be the most sane prank of all time. I've seen that. Oh, no, he tried to call. Oh, he tried to call in. All right. I'm not up for after show. I've had a rough day. I probably should. No, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. So let me do Pat's. You want to get your name read off? Want to get your name read off? You got to donate. Go to Patreon and do at least $10 a month. That's like awesome. If you do that, and then you get this, what happens? Oatbag, Mexon. Abby, Blackbird, Ashley, Billy Bones, who called in before. Nice to meet you, Billy. Blue Jacket, Cody, Everborn, Latchkey Gothboy, Little Manly, which I saw in the chat. What's up? Nesquick, Panic Punk, Reynold Hughes, Tommy C's Cat, Trippy Savage, Irish, and Genie in a bottle. Pilkington, Old School. And thank you all for your patronage. I do appreciate that. Anything else to say before we get out of here? University.
Gotta love it. I'm just ready for the live show tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Or when is the live show?
I'm going to go in there. Post your ass off. I'm going to go into the newsroom. Start posting. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow's a live show. I think I'll probably take the live show. I think I'll be taking off. So I'll probably come back Wednesday. Post. Yeah, big changes coming in the news team. Some people are exiting. Nothing personal. I'll make sure I friend y'all. You can call me anytime. But there are some exits coming. But I think I'm going to kill the rule. Once you're gone, you can't come back. That rule's gone. If you're gone, you can come back. Depending on what you do. So the old rule's done with. If you leave or something like that, I'd be willing to bring that raging back shithead back. Can you unshadow ban me? I didn't shadow ban you. I don't know who the fuck you are, Phil. Unless you fucking sent me a dick pic, and I probably did ban you. So tough shit, dude. And I like your donation. I'll give you a heart. There you go. Thank you very much, everybody. All the best, and good night, and good luck.